All right, bougie boss moms, let me go ahead and spill some tea. And yeah, some of you may be asking, hey Rome, how do you create like insane videos? I see some of your videos are just absolutely like wild. Like how do you do this? I want to learn. Well, guys, you're in luck. If you want to learn, I do have a digital power bundle called Threads Stack, and you're gonna be able to learn how to pull this off, how to create incredible videos. Really easy, guys. The better question you should be asking is, how do you integrate those videos into a product that will actually help you make money? And of course, every element matters, especially when it comes to growing your feudal kingdom. As you're building your brand, you want to be on top of the game, on top of all of those different AI innovations and all of those tricks, bells and whistles that will help you stand in front of your audience. And of course, it could be tough if you don't have the right guidance. It's easy to run into all sorts of scams and not really be a happy camper. I want you to be a happy camper. I want you to succeed, and one of the best ways to succeed is to introduce different elements into your site hustling service delivery lifecycle. And that includes, of course, creating very good videos and without necessarily adding too much effort. There is a little bit of workflow involved, but if you hyper target that particular video in the direction of the right audience with approximately good amount of bells and whistles, then trust me, you guys are gonna be making out like a bandit. So with success. Now the question is how do I do that? Which tools do I use? I use several tools, and some of those tools are some SaaS-based tools, and some of the tools are created by us, my talent agency. And of course, the question is, are you trying to do your best? Are you trying to create very good videos that essentially resonate with your audience? Or you just perhaps maybe don't have any videos, any good content, or don't even know how to start, or maybe you don't have a niche and not really sure what video to create. Whatever the case may be, Threads Stack Digital Power Bundle is able to handle those kind of questions. It will help you maximize your chances of success for your specific audience, for your specific brand, your feudal kingdom, and of course, it will help you stand out in front of your audience with innovative automations that your virtual assistants can use and leverage in context of interfacing directly with your leads, whatever the leads you're trying to conquer. So, of course, guys, if you want to learn how to create fire-looking videos, there's a couple of tools I use. I use CapCut. So CapCut is, fire tool. If you know how to use it, if you're going to learn it, or if you have your virtual assistants learn it, don't worry, I do have a guide that is part of Threads Stack Digital Power Bundle called Threads Themes. This is where you learn how to create fire theme, and of course you use CapCut. But the cool part about it, with CapCut is all good and great, but how do you combine some fire videos in combination with viral music in a way that you actually get thousands of views? Well, for that you need ThreadsBots Quotes. ThreadsBots Quotes is a fire automation. You could get it. You could take a look at my bio link for ThreadsBots Quotes. You simply supercharge ThreadsBots Quotes with motivational quotes and just hit submit, and it will just create automatic videos and with the viral music, and you'll start getting insane amount of views. Now, of course, you got to create balance, and to address the problem of balance, I created Threads Tracker. Threads Tracker helps you track your leads, your habits, and your virtual assistants' habits as well, in terms of whether or not they're actually doing your workflows or slacking around. Speaking of slacking around, I do have a guide called Threads Slacker. Threads Slacker is an incredible guide. It helps moms over 40 use very low effort with routines that create very high impact. It's hyper focused on like Threads, obviously, as a platform, but the type of routines are different from what you would be getting from Threads Booster guide. Those routines are explicitly designed to be extremely easy but high impact, while Threads Booster shows you like all the details about how to grow on Threads, how to create your own power bundle, how to create your own products, how to monetize your pets, cats, kids, and dogs. So it's different from Threads Slacker. In combination with Threads Slacker and Threads Booster and Threads Themes, you're going to be making very good progress in terms of creating a very good theme that will help you resonate with your audience and your audiences, and of course, so much more. Speaking of coffee, I like coffee, guys. If you want to buy some coffee for me, feel free to jump into my buy link and buy some of that coffee. your donations will be greatly appreciated for my feudal hustlers and for me, for my creativity to continue spiking, helping you guys do a lot more for your business and helping you succeed faster. I know some of you probably wondering, well, what about the videos? I really want to learn more about the videos. How can I do that? I have so many videos, but they all kind of sucks. I'm not getting any results. How do I solve that problem? Those are the problems that I literally discuss, guys, in Threads Stack Digital Power Bundle. And sooner or later, what's going to be happening, guys, you're going to have so many different videos that you're not really going to know what to do with them and how to organize them, how to set them up in the right way that you start getting very good search engine optimization results. And sooner or later, you're going to be drowning in content. Sooner or later, you're going to be struggling to figure out what steps to do, in which order. It will start stressing you out unless you start systemizing your approach, unless you start threads stacking, unless you start integrating systems together with your approach. And those systems could be something like Freedom Fusion System CRM, where you keep track of all of your leads in one portal. It includes everything, centralized chat, a social media planner, email nurturing campaigns, all sorts of business automations, QR code generators, and so much more, guys. Literally voice chat bots, AI chatbots, all sorts of things, plus mobile-friendly websites, making it easy for you to take control of your feudal kingdom. That's what Freedom Fusion System CRM is. Now, with Threads Stack Digital Power Bundle, guys, there's many different tools, and you gotta kind of whip out each tool, and depending on who you're dealing with, depending on which lead you're trying to conquer. But the idea here is Threads Tracker is gonna make it super easy for you to understand what tool to use, under which circumstance, what your virtual assistant should be using, under which circumstance, and of course it will also show you all sorts of other bells and whistles, like who the lead is, what their persona is, what kind of mom that is, what kind of what kind of bot does it make sense for your VA to use, what kind of workshop does it make sense for your virtual assistants to review and see when engaging with the leads. So this way they have this supercharged superpower of getting a lot more from just interaction with your leads, versus just kind of hiring a freelancer who's going to be literally just blindfolded and not going to know any of that information about how to increase your chances of converting $1 into $3 for any kind of products, programs, or services that you're trying to spin up. And of course, that's what Freedom Fusion System does. It helps moms over 40 grow their feudal kingdom one feudal land at a time by introducing a variety kind of tools, whether it's search engine optimization tools that can automatically create websites for you, pages, dynamic pages based on the pain points, based on what's trending, and integrating that as part of your entire digital strategy, or using cartoons or 3D characters, 3D style documentary characters, and all sorts of other automations to convince your audience that that your product is fire, this is exactly what you need. And of course, guys, knowing when to use each tool, how and under which circumstance can be very hard without this guided, without AI guidance in a prescriptive manner. And that's exactly what Threads Tracker does. It unifies all of those tools, low-code automation tools, no-code automation tools, including guides, workshops, and threads, all together in a way that is just easy for bougie boss moms to recognize and understand how to use. Plus, of course, that's where your incredible videos will come into play that will be doubling down on each product and explaining what each product does. So this way you can make some more money. Guys, if you're interested in learning more about Threads Stack Digital Power Bundle, I encourage you to jump into my community. Simply DM the word PATH on my Insta. I'd love to help you out, so this way you become freedom founder versus a process prisoner. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. I'll see you next time.